Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In Game 3 of the World Series, the Yankees held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 4-2. They take a 2-1 series lead into Game 4. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Milwaukee Brewers.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Zach Davies is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on to pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink. Has a curveball, has the slider, and also the straight changeup. He needs all 4 of his pitches, not overpowering. You'll know if he's on early, he'll be throwing a lot of ground balls.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
7:07.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First offering on its way. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line and right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed. And he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
Judge.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Gregorius stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Now another 1-2. And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the 1st inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Road. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The bouncer to the left side. Shaw has it. Go over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Yanks leave 1. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Jordan Montgomery will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Leading off for the Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. Lifetime versus this arm. He's just 1 for 6. A strike, and it's 2-1. Montgomery has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. On deck, Mike Moustakas. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
3-0 now.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, one man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and one strike. Here's the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Andujar is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Milwaukee. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cain is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. First pitch on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Slow roller out to short. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side. His butt's in the dugout. And he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, Travis Shaw. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. One and one the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses off the plate. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Shaw is retired, and there's one away. So stepping in, Ryan Braun. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Hicks. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one is launched. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the series. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting 8.
Into the box, Hernan Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a pop-up now. Boyd has got it, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jordan Montgomery, and they'll need him to get something going here. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Liner toward right center. Yelich moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter. The third
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there's a base hit on the line.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And he is in there.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Andujar over at second. Gregorius at first. One gone. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Next for the Yankees.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. So striding in, Gary Sanchez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. 1 run scores, and the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Line toward right center. Cain is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on. Now at the plate, Zach Davies, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Zach Davies.
Orlando Arcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Orlando Arcia.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
The center fielder.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first.
Hey, going back to his first at-bat, that was a terrific at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
To Voigt in time for the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fouled off. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Fouled away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Brewers go down quietly. Our score. Brendon Woodruff answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Brendon Woodruff.
Stepping in, Torres.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here comes the first pitch.
The second baseman.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Aaron Hicks, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The batter.
So digging in now, Jordan Montgomery hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
You see that so much, left-on-left matchup. That slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Two and two.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Travis Shaw. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And it's fouled away. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt
you. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder. Set. Here's the 3-1. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Grandal is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often. Even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world, there are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
The set and the 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. Digging in now for the Brewers, Hernan Perez. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Shaw, the runner at third. Braun on second. Grandal on at first with 2 down. Oh, and he can't hang on. And he will get a force out on the play. Oh, talk about stick-to-itiveness there. And that will end the inning. Brewers leave them loaded. They still trail it here 2-1. Back to the top of the order now, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar
comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Now here it comes. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as they're unable to add to their two. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brendon Woodruff. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cain on his way to second. This will kick up against the wall now, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, the rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Got him to go
right
down
fielder.
swinging there. Mike Moustakas becomes out number 2 this inning. In is Christian Yelich as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. One and two for Christian Yelich.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Brewers strand one. They're down 2-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Line drive, base hit. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. In now, Gary Sanchez. 0-1 the count. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Braun on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. No balls and one strike. Stanton at second. Sanchez is over at first with one away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 2-1. Adam Ottavino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Striding forward now the Brewers cleanup hitter Jesus Aguilar. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
I'm set with the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now. But before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Called strike, 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. It's a hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Down and away, ball 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. In there for strike 1. Pitch is popped up. Shaw is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Corbin Burns takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 39.
He's set and the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the man.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Yanks lead one. They still lead it 2-1. Jonathan Holder gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Yasmani Grandal will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in once again, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Eric Thames will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Gone in order. Junior Guerra has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, Junior Guerra.
Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Voit leads off second with one gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Aaron Hicks is sent packing for the second out of the inning. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Seared down the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-1 New York.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 5. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in now, Mike Moustakas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, and they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Previously against Junior Guerra. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Cain. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Here now the 2-2 is a ball down and away. 1 out, nobody on. Left side, but well fouled. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The right fielder, number 91.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Giancarlo.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Way outside. 1-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around. Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind him.
And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark. When you connect on a high pitch like that, the backspin carried that one right out of here.
Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play. And so striding forward now, Jesus Aguilar, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Aguilar.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Travis Shaw. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Standing in, Ryan Braun. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Behind 0-2 now. The Brewers down to their final strike.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys